Hello guys, today is day 38 of the 50-day quiz challenge, June 14th. Geography was demanded by students when we did NCRT for the last 4 days. Students were telling like we need more core geography questions. So maybe one or two or maximum three we'll do because we have to do other subjects also. So we'll do five questions from geography. Basics, okay, very basics, not the agriculture or farming type, but the basics which are there in textbooks. So this Repeti discontinuity is closely related to what? Mantle, core, crust, oceans. UPSC used to ask these kind of things in both prelims and mains. Like lot of discontinuities are there and lot of markings are there inside the physical geography of. If you take the core and the inner earth, there are a lot of features which you have to study or maybe rather by heart the names which are named after personalities also. So you have to know which is or where is this Repeti discontinuity marked inside the earth physical geography map. So if you see its mantle, and for that easiest thing is to see the diagram and learn. So if you see this seismic discontinuity here based on, you should know like crust, mantle and core is there in this order, and there is inner core and outer core. There is this mantle and upper mantle, okay, lower mantle and upper mantle, and then we have a crust. So here based on where it is, the discontinuity will be named. Okay, so here this Repeti is like separating the mantle, upper mantle and the lower mantle, so it is related to mantle. Okay, this one if you see, this Moho is between upper mantle and crust, and this Gutenberg is between outer core and this lower mantle. Then again this Lehman discontinuity is this thing. So make some order to by heart like M, R, G, L. Okay, make it something like that, and then just remember this picture because for mains and all, if you draw this, it's very useful. Okay, here also you can see this baryosphere is what, mesosphere is what, asthenosphere, lithosphere. Okay, this lithosphere, mesosphere and all. When you learn the atmosphere, there also it will come. So don't confuse between the two. So you have to know these diagrams only, and any question which comes from this you can solve. Okay. Now the next question: which of the following is false? Chickpea, kharif crop; sorghum, kharif crop; mustard, rabi crop; linseed, rabi crop. So three of them are true and one is false. So which one is false? So as I told, these are the basic questions which we have picked up today, and maybe we'll go to a little bit advanced in the coming days. But these are also sometimes there in the match the following type of questions, and students tend to not remember the basics. So please revise these from our test series also, those who are enrolled. So this chickpea is actually a rabi crop. So just this two list by heart it. Okay, what is kharif and what is rabi, what is the season timing, all this mentioned here. Okay, and there's a third type also, meaning throughout the year you can grow. So that also try to find out what it is. And here the list is given, kharif and rabi. Okay, so rice, maize, sorghum, pearl millet, bajra. Okay, this pearl millet and all, I think finger millet was there in last year's paper also, where they were asking like which of the following has GST or something. Okay, which of the following has MSP. Okay, which of the following crops have MSP, and finger millet and all was listed in that. So you should know that UPSC picks up these things and ask factual things. So you have to know. Okay. So test series is open as I told, 2021 and 22. Both of you will get all these kind of MCQs in various tests. So you have to come and WhatsApp me for the details. Okay. Anyway, these videos will give you entire detailing. So please watch it before contacting us. And then the Vaish Courses channel, we are putting daily excellent feedback is coming. Okay, for the videos. That is why we are not stopping it. Now news update number 21 should have been come by today. Okay. So this was the 20th one, and 21st also is there. You can go and watch which one is it. So these are getting excellent feedback, and it's useful for your mains and interview. So please make sure that you watch them. Okay. And now the next question: which of the following are false? Rotation of Earth influences ocean current. Revolution of Earth influences tides. So this currents, tides, waves, tsunami, these are very important topics. So one only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. Okay, which of the following is false? So here if you see, rotation of Earth influences ocean current and revolution of Earth influences tides. Both are true. Okay, you know this ocean current has a dependency on the wind and how the direction it is going. So the direction of wind is affected by something called Coriolis effect. So Coriolis effect is like in the north it will be deflecting the wind towards the right side, and the south it will be deflecting towards left side. So now this Coriolis effect is dependent on the rotation of the Earth. So that is how rotation is influencing the ocean current. Okay, rotation influences Coriolis effect, that affect the wind affect the current. Okay, so that is the connection. And tides, if you know, they are rise and fall under the influence of gravitational pull of the moon and sun. So revolution of the Earth around the sun in elliptical orbit influences the distance and thus the tides also. So when something is revolving in an elliptical orbit, the distance will be different at different positions. So that reason tides can be influenced when the revolution is happening. Okay, where it is there, based on that the pull will be different. Okay, now what is adiabatic collapse rate? Okay, so rate at which ocean currents flow in southern hemisphere, rate of heat transmission from continent to oceans, rate at which air packets cools while rising upwards, rate at which clouds cause rainfall across the earth. So this also is given in NCERT with pictures. It's given, so you have to know. So here answer is C, rate at which air packets cool while rising upwards. Okay, so the what is the rate, and this is not given here, but it's not very important, but you should know, like when we go upwards or when we go towards the north, or when some from the ground surface, when you go upwards, the temperature will obviously be cooler. Okay, so at what rate it cools, that is called adiabatic collapse rate. Okay, so this picture will be more clear if you see. Okay, up to 1000 meter this much, then 2000 meter this much, 3000, 4000, 5000. So it's going in negative temperature. Okay, so that rate, the rate at which it is changing, that is called adiabatic lapse rate. So today's last question, arrange the following in the decreasing order of number of locations of coal reserves available in India. Okay, you know there are different types. So bituminous coal, peat coal, lignite coal, and anthracite. You should know a lot of features about these things, like which is of highest quality, which is of lowest quality, which is the one which India imports or exports, or where all it's found, the locations. Okay, resources and location is your main topic. It is mentioned in your main syllabus. Okay, in GS1. So you have to know very like too much detail about not only coal, steel, and other minerals, because in 2018-19 I think very difficult questions came, like copper deposits are found in Rajasthan, and something zinc is found in some other state, something is found in Tamil Nadu. So that kind of, they started mapping resources and minerals with the states. So here 1 2 3 4 1 3 2 4 3 1 2 4 3 2 1 4, you have to order in the decreasing number of location, meaning which one will be the highest, that should be at the first. So answer is 1 3 2 4. So bituminous is the highest, then lignite, then peat, then anthracite. Anthracite is actually, I think, only in Jammu and Kashmir areas, in Himalayas, there it's found. So here it's a revision chart where you can see all the types mentioned here, including graphite, and things are given here, steam coal. So here the description and its uses are given in this column, and how much percentage carbon is there. Okay, so more percentage carbon means, if you see here, bituminous is the highest one. Okay, sorry, it has the higher carbon, and more than that it will have the for the anthracite is the highest quality one, and that is the one which has lower availability also in India. Okay, so 85% carbon is here. Okay, here if you see 58 to 80%, and peat if you see it's very low. Okay, 35%, and lignite also 35%, and here the locations are also given. So in this one chart you get to revise everything. That is why I tell revision chart has to be used like just before the exam, while going to exam hall and all. If you just keep this like 200 plus revision chart I'll give you, just by heart it, many questions can be solvable from this itself. Okay, but only studying revision chart will not do any help, because you have to know the meaning of each thing, and you have to study the textbook and then the questions and then go to the revision chart. Okay, so I hope it's clear. So for subscriptions we have been requesting, so please see to it that you are doing it, so that we can continue the series, because after 50 days quiz we have many other plans, but if subscriptions are less we will not be taking it forward. And test series, come and contact us in WhatsApp, we'll give you the details. So I'll come with next episode. Thank you and have a nice day.